G'day friends, here with the lovely Debbie Gippel, who's just gone Sapphire Elite. Hey Debbie, how are you?
Hello Ben.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
this. What a beautiful place.
Oh, it is beautiful.
On the sunny coast and just a perfect day.
Absolutely, really nice day today.
Well, we're gonna jump into it. So, wow, you how did you find out about Jeunesse?
I was approached by the gorgeous Kathy Spalding.
Okay.
I've known Kathy for about 15 years from living here on the coast, and she came to me with this business plan, and at the time it probably wasn't a good time for me. I was going through a few personal health issues and had said no to her. So yeah, and then watching her over Facebook for about 7 months, I saw her life evolving, and I had to know more because something had to change with me.
Yep.
In my life. So yeah, it was timing.
Wow.
It's all about timing.
I've heard that before.
Oh, it is. It really is.
So tell me, how long have you been in the business for?
I'm just going into my 7th month now.
7 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been the best 7 months.
Wow, 7 months. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, wow, just gone Sapphire Elite. Or we'll touch on that later. So, how did you get started?
Well, just with the support of everybody, and obviously, well, it was hard. It was difficult in the beginning. So yeah, not knowing who.
So you're working a job?
Yeah, I was working full time still as a business development manager for a company here.
And how many boys have you got? I think it's 2.
No, I've got a daughter. She's 24.
Yep.
And a son. He's 13.
Okay, so you're juggling that as well?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, and then what happened?
Well, just, you know, I found myself wanting to do Jeunesse more and more, and I would put 2 hours a day in after a long day with working in my full-time job, and slowly found myself doing more Jeunesse than my real job. I sort of felt a bit guilty about that, but yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what was your drive? What was your passion? What was your why for doing the business?
I'd had a health scare, and financially, I had to pay some medical bills off, and for me, financially, my wage, I had spent my wage out of this before it had reached this hand, you know. So, I mean, I'm not proud to admit, but there were times I was looking around the house thinking, what can I sell? I've got to pay the rent. You know, I've got utility bills coming up. Which one can I extend for a period of time? So, yeah, it probably drove me to work a lot harder. And once I started seeing the progress picking up, it just made me work harder. It really does, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mm.
That's awesome.
Mm.
So obviously you started, thanks to Kathy, and so you started having some success.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Well, when you're asking me that, what do you mean?
well, we might touch on it, because when you went Sapphire Elite,
yes,
I gave you a ring and said, well done, congratulations. And the excitement, you could just...
Oh, it's crazy, because everybody says it's not... Well, it is about the money, isn't it? The finances certainly changed for me.
Yeah.
And it's freed up. It's just I'm debt-free now. I have no stress. We can... Like, life is good.
You can tell.
Life is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's certainly alleviated a lot of stresses in my life. And, you know, for my son, he's able to travel. We travel a lot, which is amazing.
Just come back from a beautiful trip in Fiji, I saw.
Yeah, amazing. It was, the people over there are truly just, the most loving people. Yeah. Yeah.
So you've obviously gone well. What advice would you give to somebody who's watching this, who's just maybe got started or been a little... What advice would you give them?
I'd say plug into everything. I noticed a big change within what I was doing once I plugged in with webinars, asked for help. I contacted, you know, Sarah to begin with. Kathy was a great support, but the likes of Angela and Aaron and all those sort of guys, you really need to ask for help. And I think that's when I saw my business start to change.
Okay.
Yeah, just taking a bit from each one of them and you go from there. So, yeah.
Amazing. And what about, so Did you when you get started? Did you have a firm belief that this was something that you could do, or
No.
no?
No. I was actually looking forward to using the product, and the product itself, it's going to sell itself, because I know when I was working, I'd go into the office and you could see people looking at me differently, and I saw the changes, but I guess for other people to notice it was interesting. So yeah, and so then with the way I just followed through with Kathy's advice, I started to build a business, and I didn't think it was possible. So
the people out there that are really excited, tell them about the feeling when some money started to come in.
Oh, it's just, you don't believe it. You sort of think, well, is this real? And it changed all the time, and it's just it's like you're stealing money from someone.
I don't know what that is.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it did, and it changed every week, and you saw little bits and pieces going in, and so.
Awesome. So tell everyone about your next goal, because I know a little bit about your next goal.
Our goal is, we're looking where we are. We've got a beautiful 75-foot catamaran. It's currently moored up in New Poon, and it's basically a platform for our business and to bring all our downline, so they can bring prospective people into the business as well. So
I think I might be able to sneak an invite on that.
It's just so exciting. It's our dream.
Yeah.
My partner and I, we love the water, and it's just an amazing boat to host Jeunesse.
Can I tell people about the changes in you? Because I've noticed a real peace come in you since. Tell people about. Obviously, it's built your own self-esteem or belief. So maybe share on that.
I don't know whether... I'm a big believer in the product, and I think I use absolutely everything in Jeunesse, absolutely everything. And internally, externally, I'm, and obviously the finances have changed. So I think with all of it together, I have changed, I feel happier. It gives you the confidence when you're feeling healthy and your skin's healthy. And I was unwell for a long time, and you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But these are my best years. I'm just.
Isn't that a good thing to say?
It is. I'm 45. I've got a great partner, and we're super pumped and excited about this business. And I love that he loves it. Yeah. So it really helps when you've got someone to work alongside you and support you through the business. So.
And tell the people out there, because you've been on some trips. Tell them about tell them actually what's something that a benefit from the business that you never expected.
Benefited? Well, the travel itself is just, I would never have 6 months ago never had been to Melbourne, Sydney. Maybe if something like I'd had to save up for it. But Singapore, I was over in Singapore with 14,000 like-minded people. Yeah. And I've been on the Sapphire cruise in Sydney, which I think that was
a great night.
I think to go on that, to be eligible to go on that, just changed everything for me. And I felt like I was in a room with all these important, exciting people. And Jason Chan is one of my good friends now. So he's just the people that I've met that have come into my life and have extended their home to us when we travel, so.
It's amazing. I hope you can feel this at home, because of my vibration. I'm excited too. I just want to do a bit more Jeunesse. That's exciting. And obviously that's happening in your life. I notice now that people are really attracted to you because of your attitude.
I think that's the biggest thing. I've become really excited about it, and I'm still sourcing people, but people now ring me and say, hey, what are you doing? The same thing I did to Kathy. Yeah. Watching her on Facebook, and people are noticing we're travelling a lot, and we're just, people want to know what's going on.
Tell everyone about your number plate on your car.
I got a new car, and my number plate is YOLO, so it stands for You Only Live Once.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, so...
one day we might get the real deep story, but this lady's amazing.
Oh.
She's come a long way, and that's probably one of the best things about this business. You just see people, you know, join and have this sort of frustrations and then push through, and then obviously to see you so vibrant today is just amazing. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Ben.
Cheers.
You're very sweet. Sweet.
Thanks for the compliment. Hope this helps. Cheers.
Bye, guys.